I want to ask you a question. Do you want to do something different? Do you feel like you've reached an impasse in your career and your life? Do you feel stalled overall? Well, if you do, I have good news. You can relaunch. You can redesign your career and your life. I know this is possible. And I also know this is true because I've relaunched my life over 20 times in my adult life. And I have figured out a way to do it for myself. And I also want to offer my solution to you. How do you relaunch your career and your life? Very simply, I want to use 7 words and explain those words that can then help you to relaunch your career and your life. First, you got to accept. You've got to accept where you are. You've got to accept the feeling associated with where you are. You've got to accept the reality of where your career and your life is. Then you've got to process. What have you got to process? You have to process the inevitable pain that is associated with where you are. You want to do something different, but you are where you are. That's painful. You reach an impasse and you want to make progress and you can't right now. That's painful. You feel stalled and you want to move forward. That's painful. So you've got to process the pain. Then you've got to examine. You got to take a look at the data, the career data associated with where you are, the life data associated with where you are. Then you've got to create. It is said that procrastination is the thief of time, and oftentimes we engage in the paralysis of analysis. What is the paralysis of analysis? That's thinking about doing something so much so that you never do it. So you've got to create a plan to relaunch your career and your life. Then you've got to be what? An opportunist. You've got to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way in order to relaunch your career and your life. Then you've got to work. Why? You have to have faith. Yes, you do. But faith without works is dead. So you've got to work. You've got to execute the plan. You've got to implement the plan. You've got to get to work. You've got to take action. And then finally, you've got to evaluate. Because insanity can be defined as doing the same thing the same way yet expecting a different result. And even if you're doing something correctly, it can always be done better. You and I can always design better the proverbial mousetrap. So if you do these things, accept, process, examine, create, be, work, and evaluate, you can redesign by relaunching your career and your life. You can relaunch your career. You can relaunch your life. How do you can do it like this. You can relaunch your future. Relaunch your finances. Relaunch your family. Relaunch your fitness. And relaunch your faith. This is what you need to do. Take action today. Start where you are with what you have and do something today. One love. Peace.